I like the antagonistic elements.
Welcome, James. It's been a long time. And finally, here we are.
The essence of a darker character, what do you think?
The essence of a darker character, there's no such thing. No, absolutely not. It's a prejudice to think there is an essence to a darker character, meaning something that unifies all darker characters. You know, they all have their reasons and their specific kind of darkness. And maybe it isn't even darkness. Maybe it's just our ignorance that doesn't see it. And because we don't see it, we call it dark and put it on their tab. And we do that with people all the time in our daily lives.
And what do you think is the secret to play a Bond villain?
I don't know if there's a secret. And especially because there's been so many villains throughout the year, I guess everybody would have their own personal take on it. For me, the secret, if there was one, would really just be being able to listen to direction, to follow direction, but also to have a very good understanding of what the director is looking for in a certain character, which is something that you really had to have with this character. I understood that he was going for that very nostalgic, very classic James Bond henchman type feel, done in a very new, ominous way. I understood that, so I knew what he was looking for, but at the same time still had to rely on Sam Mendes's direction as far as certain things, because we're telling a story with facials, we're telling a story with body language and demeanor. So it was one of those things, you have to have an understanding of the character and then listen to your director.
And you work with Terry Gilliam, Sam Mendes, Terry Gilliam and Tarantino. What does Sam Mendes have?
Same thing, by the way. He's got his own, and to compare them would imply somehow that there's something that they all share in common as filmmakers. And a part of the fact that they're all human beings, they do their thing.
And you don't want to be the guy that everybody's saying, God, why'd they hire this guy? So it becomes an intimidating thing, especially when you walk into an established franchise like James Bond, or even when you're walking onto a huge set of a film like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's intimidating, but I think that's a pressure that I put on myself because I want people to respect me.